How to choose the perfect book title. Today, the greatest single source of wealth is between your ears. Brian Tracy. What do you think when you hear the phrase, "Don't judge a book by its cover"? It's a common piece of advice, and it's a nice thought. But deep down, most people don't follow these particular words of wisdom. We judge a book by its cover all the time. And that's why the title of your book is so important. If you're writing a book, you're probably focused on putting together a great story that will captivate your readers and share your message with the world. The title of your book, however, is an essential component to your book that you can't overlook. Choosing the perfect title is essential because you want to draw your reader in before they even open the book. Your book title also helps prime the reader's brain for the message they're about to receive. Think of it this way. How would your experience reading a book change if it was titled The Impossibly Hard Process of Goal Setting That Most People Don't Achieve, compared to Goal Setting Tips to Achieve the Impossible? Here are a few ways to make sure your book title is as good as it can be. First, breaking down a title. The first helpful tip when it comes to titling a book is to use the title to describe what is inside. One way you can do this is by using numbers. For example, you might choose to call your book 9 Ways to Stay Healthy and Strong, or 50 Things to Do Before Turning 50. A descriptive title can help people understand what your book is about at a glance. Numbers add structure, helping the title be memorable while telling people what they can expect to find inside. Often, numbers are used in book titles to show how quickly you can get from point A to point B. For example, how to become healthy and strong. Numbers also help big goals seem more achievable. Next, number 2, choose a compelling subtitle. Once you've come up with a title, add a subtitle that's a little longer and more descriptive. In many ways, the subtitle of your book is actually more important than the title. This is where you can communicate valuable information about your book, helping somebody decide whether they want to pick it up. Your subtitle clarifies your title and further explains what your book is about. Use your subtitle to speak directly to your audience, address their pain points, and describe exactly how your book will help. For example, the subtitle of Brian's book, The Psychology of Selling, reads, "Increase your sales faster and easier than you ever thought possible." The book is intended for an audience of salespeople. They want to increase their sales, and they want to do it quickly and easily. This subtitle helps convince them that the book is a good fit to meet their needs. If you don't know where to start with writing a subtitle, go to a bookstore and look through the books in your industry or niche. Pay attention to how the subtitles are crafted and what message they communicate. This can help you figure out the best structure for yours. Finally, make sure your book title and subtitle are unique. In order to stand out from the crowd, the title of your book needs to be memorable and distinctive. Choose a title that's easy to remember, so that it will stick in people's minds. For instance, one of Brian's books is titled Eat That Frog, 21 Ways to Stop Procrastinating and Get More Done in Less Time. There's an old saying that if the first thing you do each morning is eat a live frog, you'll have the satisfaction of knowing that you're done with the worst thing you'll have to do all day. In the book, Brian uses eating a frog as a metaphor for tackling your most challenging task. He explains that successful people don't try to do everything. Instead, they focus on their most important tasks and get those done. Or in other words, they eat their frogs. The phrase works well as a title for the book because it's surprising. It makes people do a double take and think, hey, what exactly does this guy mean by eating frogs? They're more likely to pick up the book and read it because the title surprised them and grabbed their attention. But also, the subtitle solidifies the usefulness of the book. 21 Great Ways to Stop Procrastinating and Get More Done in Less Time. Without this, a passerby would have no clue what the book is actually about. By writing a unique, descriptive title with a compelling subtitle that addresses your reader's pain points, you'll be able to reach as many people as possible with your book.